What's up, guys? Uh, so today we're going to start a Unova Agenda playthrough. It's pretty much a special version of a Nuzlocke. The rules are very simple. There's this cool, glorious king of mine on Instagram named Unovagenda, which you definitely need to go follow on Instagram. My absolute legend. All right. Basically, he spreads the great good word of Unova being the best region. And what we're gonna do is a normal old Nuzlocke, basically, of the Gen 5 games, Pokemon Black and White, here on PokeMMO. And he is going to, after every episode, take the Pokemon that I got out of my Nuzlocke and tell me which Pokemon to run, which to swap off my team into a PC, etc., etc., until we basically have the ultimate team. So let's begin. My goat Sharon and Bianca. Now we all know what my starter is going to be, knowing Unovagenda. He absolutely adores Imbor. And so knowing that, I have to use Imbor. Like, I don't have a choice. No way do I use any other starter besides Imbor. So that's what we're going to do. We're gonna run Tepig. Like, there's not even a question about it. Like, we have to run Tepig for sure. Which will mean that our rivals are gonna get Snivy and Oshawott. Sharon always has a super effective one. Bianca always has the least effective one. Alright, Bianca is facing me. Let's do it. So let's go ahead and tackle. As you can see, also I named my NPC character after Unovagenda, my absolute goat. Also, using Tepig means we will get our hands on Pansage, which, I don't know, the Grass Monkey's always been my favorite out of the three. So, I don't know. Pansage is my personal favorite. Beat Bianca real easy. Not too hard. Now I believe Charon's going to want to fight us, of course. Yep. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of like a lot of the regions. I feel like this region is very unique in how it portrays itself, especially with the rivals. It feels like your rivals are like filled with personality. There's the other rivals in the other games, like outside of Blue and maybe Silver, the rivals in the other games kind of feel a little boring or like lackluster compared to the rivals in this game that are like, I don't know, they feel very like personified. At least Bianca. Charon, I could see you making an argument for Charon being a little bland, which then is kind of invalid when it reaches Black 2 and White 2. But as far as Bianca, you can't say Bianca's bland. Bianca is a very developed character, and you do see an overarching arc with these two. Charon wants to be the strongest, and by the end, he realizes that you're stronger than him, but he doesn't let that stop him from becoming the best Charon can be, right? Just like Bianca. Bianca is being doubted by her whole family, and she's a very like Butterfingers, clumsy, rush into things, reckless kind of person, and she kind of develops out of that towards the end. She becomes very more like serene and refined, especially when you see her in Black 2 and White 2, where she's very clearly more more like science. Like she works for the lab, right? So I don't know. You just see a lot of character development, especially even like with N and Team Plasma. Like you see just a lot, uh, a lot of character development. And yeah, I don't know. I just really like it. The reason we're doing this on Pokemon MMO, by the way, is because once we get our 4th gym badge, we'll be able to buy Pokemon out of the global trade link, which will allow Unovagenda to actually pick more specific Gen 5 Pokemon for us to run. Meaning we can use stuff like Escavalier or like Conkeldurr, which would normally be locked behind Trade Evo. Also, this game is online, so I can like convince someone in chat to trade with me or log on to an alt account and trade with myself to get those traded mons, those Trade Evo mons that our GOAT Unovagenda might want us to use. So, yeah, I mean, this is gonna be great. I have to go. Forgot the buttons there for a second. I have to go see Bianca. That's right. I forgot about that. Oopsie daisy. But yeah. Also, this game gives you running shoes pretty early, which is good. You get introduced to the villain pretty early, but in a very like unique way compared to other villains. The other villains, they kind of just straight up do evil off rip. This villain does a very good job. Team Plasma does a very good job of, I don't know, trying to portray itself as like good guys. They try hard to like portray themselves as the good guys, which you could argue they are. I mean, a lot of their points aren't wrong. Now, do I believe Team Plasma is correct? Absolutely not. But I don't think that they're like completely off either. I think they're kind of a little on point. I do think that a lot of Pokemon are like forced against their wills to do stuff when you catch them and make them do that kind of stuff. But I also do believe that Pokemon kind of have their own free will a little bit. But yeah, the Nuzlocke doesn't start till we get Pokeballs, of course. This normal Nuzlocke rules. I got the town map. We had the Pokédex. I do not believe we have Pokeballs though, so yeah, unless we do. Well, we might actually end up with Pokeballs because Bianca talks about how we're going to have a whole challenge on who can catch most Pokemon on Route 1 normally. So actually, we might. And that would not be the greatest for us, actually. Because that means no free grinding first. Yep, Professor's waiting. Professor's going to show us how to catch a Pokemon. Another reason I chose Pokemon MMO is because it skips the whole catching tutorial. Just make you watch it. There you go, see? Skipped right through it. Thank the Lord. When you play Pokemon your whole life like I have... Oh, yep, obtain Pokeballs. Nuzlocke. Yeah, when you play Pokemon your whole life like I have, the catching tutorials get boring. Like, you just get tired of them. This was my first ever Pokemon game. I was like 4, and my parents bought me the special edition black Pokemon DS with Zekrom and Pikachu like etched on it, with a copy of Pokemon Black version 1 from my 4th birthday, and it was my first ever video game period, but it was also my first experience with Pokemon, and so Unova definitely has a very special place in my heart. Oh, first route encounter, we have a Patrat. All right, not surprised it'd be a Patrat. Oh, game's lagging a little. All right, let's just hit it with a single attack. I don't think that'd kill it. Critical hit. Never mind, it might kill it. Never mind, it just drops it below half. That's great. That is great for us because we need to chuck a ball and catch it, because these early encounters actually are a little important. And worst case, Patrat's a HM slave, because you do still need HMs in Gen 5. Great. Caught the Parrot. Love to see it. And cool thing about Pokemon, you still get XP when you catch a Pokemon. Let's go ahead and another thing about Pokemon MMO I like is this here. You can like kind of see stuff. So as per usual, we get no stat change nature with our Tepig. All of the IVs. Wait, where's the IVs? Yeah, they all start at 15 for these kind of Pokemon. Blaze. Basically just your standard issue Tepig. As you can see, we have a special attack and speed EV already from defeating Snivy and Oshawott. Now let's check our Parrot. What does our Parrot have? Lax, 10% defense for minus 10% special defense. Not the greatest. I think it's a little more physically bulky. I guess that's all right. 26 special defense IV and 23 attack IV, 21 HP IV. This is actually like an all right Pokemon. Runaway is good. Guarantees a getaway from wild Pokemon. That'll be good for this early game when we don't like want to deal with stuff, to be honest with you. But later on, that's like useless. Let's go ahead and like I guess kill a couple more Pokemon here so that we can boost EVs and levels early. I think that'd be like a great idea. Do a little grinding before N. Because let's be honest, we're only going to use the Tepig for right now. That Parrot's going to stay level 3. I'm not using that Parrot, especially since I might just get a Parrot later down the line that's a higher level anyways. Or a Pokemon that's just going to replace it, like Purloin or Pidove or like Blitzel or literally anything else that's early game Unova. But yeah. We're already level 7, looking good. I think in PokeMMO, Tepig at level 7 learns Ember? Or Ember? Why I say Ember? That's its evolution. Yeah, I hope it doesn't evolve to Ember at level 7. Alright. Ember. There we go. And it's got Stab on it because we're a fire type. But it is special, not physical, which is not Tepig's chosen attack type, actually. You are more physical on your Ember line. Down the line, we're going to run stuff like Flare Blitz and like Hammer Arm over some of this other stuff. You know, peak Ember activities, pretty much. Let's see if we can get like maybe 1 or 2 more levels. Now we do have to be careful because we don't want him to faint because we do have Pokeballs. So technically the Nuzlocke has started. And it would suck if we lost our Tepig off rip. That'd be very saddening. Alright, I could have switched to Tackle there just to not waste a power point on our Ember, but it's or our Tepig, but on our Ember move, but it's whatever. I think it's fine. But yeah, Unovagenda on Instagram, very cool dude. Absolutely love it. Also, another honorable mention is probably make Unova great again. Very cool dude. But yeah, also, if you notice that my commentary is kind of lame and I'm like kind of ranting on random stuff rather than like actually being a fun interactive PokeTuber, I guess, is what I would be at this point. I won't lie, I'm autistic. I have a high functioning form of autism called Asperger's syndrome. So I'm very socially awkward. So, and you can already imagine, like a lot of YouTubers tell you that like talking into a camera is even more socially awkward. That's why I also don't have face cam, because I don't want my face out there. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try my best though, guys. I'm definitely gonna try my best. But yeah, I mean, Unova is just such a great region. I love Unova. I am a little biased, but I mean, Hey, who's not? Look at the Gen 1ers, dude. Gen 1ers are biased, man. Gen 1ers think that Gen 1 is like the greatest thing ever since the light bulb. And I don't know, like Kanto is just so bland to me, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Kanto. Outside of Let's Go Eevee, I did enjoy Let's Go Eevee. Oh, it's not really Kanto. Like, shut up. It was fun. And I will say that it learns Endure. Wait, I already have 4 moves. What? Oh, Odor Sleuth. The user endures any attack with at least 1 HP. I don't know what to really trade for Endure, because Odor Sleuth might actually be helpful, because I'll be able to hit ghost types down the line with Hammer Arm. And I could learn, like, Takedown. I don't know, that might actually be helpful. Odor Sleuth might actually be helpful. So, I'm going to give up on learning Endure. I don't think we need Endure. And there's a lot of other Pokemon that learn Endure in this game. Yeah, sure, we can compare who had the most Pokemon. I only have 1. Everyone caught 2. Okay, that makes everyone has 2, not caught 2. Okay, makes sense. Oh yes, the Transceiver. I mean, the Transceiver is just way cooler than the Poketch was, and especially cooler than the freaking, what's it called? The freaking Pokenav, right? And the Pokegear. The Pokegear and the Pokenav are like so lame. And then I mean, heck, we even get more added to it later. Like, isn't it like the Sea Gear and the Dream Mist stuff? And I think the Dream Mist stuff is the Sea Gear. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Also, if you hear me drinking something, I'm drinking water. Stay hydrated, folks. Very important. You want to heal up the Pokemon? I believe, wait, was Tepig level 9 or 10 by the time I was done leveling it? I don't remember. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're going to battle N, and I'm going to call it there so that we can just establish the Unovagenda. But yeah, so this is going to be a very short video compared to the rest that are going to be uploaded. The rest that are going to be uploaded might actually be an hour and a half long, because I'm not editing anything out. That's not happening. There's no editing in this channel, buddy. You think I have the time nor patience to edit anything. You're funny. We have $700, so we could just go ahead and yoink 3 more balls. But I don't think I am. I think I'm just gonna leave it how it is. I don't think we need items. Something's going on in the plaza. Let's have a look-see. All right, guys. Now here's the deal. I am gonna read the Getsus speech, because the Getsus speech is low-key awesome sauce. All right, it is what it is. It's low-key awesome sauce. So let's go ahead and listen to the Getsus speech. Oh, the Team Plasma theme. Oh, it's so cool. God, the Getsus theme. Like the theme that plays whenever you're dealing with Getsus' speeches. Like, it's just the coolest thing ever. This, Alder, the Elite Four battle theme, Driftvale City, Accumula Town, freaking Iris's champion theme in Black 2 and White 2, the gym leader themes. Like, it just, Unova had one of the best soundtracks of all time. Anyways, I'm getting way sidetracked. So let's get into it. My name is Getsus. I am here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation. Huh? What? I'm sure most of you believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners that have come together and become... Okay, never mind. I'm not reading the Getsus speech. Sorry. Yaposaurus Rex. even though I love Getsis and Team Plasma, my absolute goats. God ends theme. My absolute goat. My glorious king in. Level 5. Oh, I might have over leveled, guys. Whoops. We are following the Nuzlocke rule where I'm not allowed to be a higher level than the next gym leader's highest level. Do I need to look into that? How high of a level is... Oh, Zorua, right. I forgot this dude uses Zorua. I'm a little spaghettical, guys. I forgot what the highest level for, I want to say, well, we're going to face Crest. But we should definitely check into that, what the highest level for their monkey is, so that we know what the cap is, so I don't accidentally overlevel Scratch. Okay, Imbor. Or Ember. I did it again. I keep saying Imbor instead of Ember. Oh my freaking gosh, guys. Holy Gersh device. Call of Duty Zombies reference, by the way. Alright, beautiful level 10. Love to see it. Pokemon Trainer N's lost. Booyah, so easy. But N is my glorious king, and I can never hate on him, and I'm definitely over glazing, but the glaze is absolutely deserved. Am I glazing bro more than a Krispy Kreme donut? Absolutely, but you know what? It's absolutely deserved, bro. N is literally our glorious goat. Same with Getsis. Getsis is our glorious goat. Like, I'm sorry, just some of these trainers here in black and white are just so goated. Bianca, goated. Professor Juniper, probably one of the best professors, like, ever, period. I'm telling you, there's so many glorious goats in our freaking region, man. Unova is just perfection. Alright, transceiver's ringing. This is where we get the running shoes from the mother. Hello, mother. Yeah, give me my shoes, please. I walked out the house in flip-flops. Thank you. Thank you for the running shoes, mother. Alright, perfect. Now, Unovagenda, after this episode, will tell me what I need to do. Purloin is our encounter this route. I know I said I was going to stop at the end fight. I'm just going to catch this and then stop. And we're also going to check the Purloin stats, of course. I do want to know what the Purloin has on it. Let's just chuck a ball. Let's see if that works. Nope. Okay, yeah, we need to hit it. We need to beat the animals. The fictional animals. Don't beat your actual animals, guys. That is bad. Don't do that. True Unovans would not support real-life animal abuse. Only fictional animal abuse. And even true Unovans don't support that because they're on Team Plasma's side. Let's just chuck a Pokeball at it. It's below half. Now it should be good, right? Please. I'm hitting the B button. Please. Thank you, game. Absolutely perfect. I love that. Alright. Let's check our Purloin now. Bonk. Bonk. Careful. Minus special attack. Man, this game is cringe. PokeMMO is rigged. No, on a serious note, though, it's not that bad. It's alright. Limber, protected from paralysis. Isn't that its hidden ability? Hold up, I have Goldex on my phone. Let me look right now. I believe Limber's its hidden ability. No shot we got the hidden ability first try. Right? Hold up, I'm looking. My bad, guys, for wasting your time. No, it's Hidden Abilities Prankster. Oh, yeah, duh. I knew that. It's a good competitive prankster mon back in the Gen 5 randoms. So Limber is one of his normal abilities, but Limber is still good. Limber is still pretty good. And as a when does it evolve to Lightbird? Only level 20? Oh my gosh, it evolves early. Unlike majority of this game's Pokemon. Alright. Anyways, that'll do the first episode of the Unovagenda Nuzlocke. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope that y'all have a Unova fantastical day. Okay? I hope that y'all guys, let's pick up this item. I'm hoping that you guys have such a fantastic day. It's the same level of fantastic that the Unova region is. Unovagenda is gonna tell me what I need to do next. All right, he's gonna give me the tips, tricks, and move sets for the future, whatever. He's gonna give me like 2 or 3 commands, and we're gonna follow it to a T. All right. I can't wait to see you on the next episode of Spreading the Unovagenda. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.